Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Cheesy here bringing you some more Holiday Cup battles. Today we have battles submitted by a member of the community by the name of GoToZA, a very talented battler who has reached legend before. He's running a team of Dedenne with Thundershock, Discharge as well as Play Rough. He's got the Vigorot in safe swap with the Body Slam as well as Bulldoze, and then Obstagoon in the standard move set of Counter, Night Slash and Cross Chops. Let's jump into this battle and see how well he did. And just want to say thank you so much for the submissions. The first match he's got Dedenne against Alteria. This is a very good lead, resisting these Dragon Brats. Play Rough will do a lot of damage to Alteria. He goes straight for the Play Rough. Let's see if the opponent does shield. Opponent does not shield. It's very good for him. He then thinks to say that maybe he's got something else weak to Dedenne, so he tries and saves his Dedenne. He swaps out into Vigorot. Vigorot doing these resisted counters. A nice catch from the opponent into his Obstagoon. This is not such a bad matchup. Vigorot can still put pressure on the Obstagoon. Yeah, he throws another Body Slam here. Let's see if the opponent shields. The opponent doesn't shield. Obstagoon quite low now. Nothing that Obstagoon can do can threaten the Dedenne. At least maybe if he's got a Gang Shot or Hyper Beam, then it can definitely put hurt onto the Dedenne. He goes now for the Discharge. Opponent does shield. Opponent gonna throw a charge move. Let's say if Ghost does shield. He doesn't shield, it's the Obstruct. Gonna go for another charge move. Looks like a CMP tie. Dedenne throws another Discharge. Let's see if the opponent does shield. Opponent does shield as well. Gonna throw another charge move on his side. Seems like he's really weak to Dedenne in the back. He brings in his own Obstagoon to snipe down. Comes in back with the Altaria. Altaria gonna throw a charge move. He's gonna now shield. This should be the Sky Attack, which it is. Opponent's gonna allow him to farm down, and in the back is a Vigorot. This should be GG's. 2 cross chops should bring it low enough, plus with the counter damage should take it out. Gonna throw another cross chop here. Nothing the opponent can do here, and then few counters should simultaneously KO, but because he got a Pokemon in the back, he still wins. Jumping to the next battle, Dedenne against Talonflame. This is a good lead for Dedenne. The Thundershocks are super effective. He comes in with Wigglytuff. Gonna throw one Discharge on his side. Continues to farm. Now switches on to his Vigorot. Vigorot not a bad matchup for him, dealing neutral counters to this Wigglytuff. Opponent doesn't shield the Wigglytuff, allows him to take him out. He's gonna come in with the Talonflame. I think gonna hope to try and get as much farm as possible, or even boost as much as he can. He's gonna throw one Body Slam before he gets knocked out. Let's see if the opponent does shield. Opponent doesn't shield. He now comes in with his Dedenne. Gonna go straight for the Discharge. Opponent should shield because the opponent would want to definitely throw his move off, which he does. Gonna throw now the Flame Charge, which Dedenne can then shield. Let's see if the boosted Flame Charge, boosted Incinerate should take him out. Barely gets there, manages to farm down. What's in the back? It looks like he's got a Vigorot in the back. I seen a normal type Pokemon there. And it is a Vigorot, goes into his Obstagoon. Not such a bad matchup for Obstagoon now that he's got no shield on his side. Gonna shield the Body Slam. Let's see if he can at least get to the Cross Chop, which he does. Gonna throw the Cross Chop on his side. Opponent can do nothing. One counter should take him out, and that's GG's to the opponent. Very well played. Coming to the next battle, it's Dedenne against Aurorus. Let's see what he does. He goes straight into his Vigorot. Opponent meets him with his Vigorot, but because he's late on the swap, Ghost can actually win. Switch advantage and align the Obstagoon to the Aurorus. He's definitely going to shield. Let's see, he's throwing the Body Slam. Let's see if the opponent does shield on his side. Opponent does shield as well. Going to continue to counter. CMPing, throwing perfect timing from Ghost. He shields this one here. Going to throw his own Body Slam. Let's see if the opponent also double shields. He's on his side, or lets it go. Opponent does shield as well. He should get to the next Body Slam before he does, because he had a few extra counters before he swapped out, and now he can definitely align the Aurorus to the Obstagoon. He comes back with the Aurorus. Ghost manages to farm down. Now it's Obstagoon against Aurorus. Gonna throw definitely the hard hitting move Meteor Beam, which he does. That's 3/4 of the health. Comes in now with a Meganium. Very spicy pick, I would say, or very random pick rather, from the opponent. Going for one Night Slash. Gonna get now Frenzy planted out of here. Now it's up to Dedenne to try and pull this one off. Opponent needs to throw the Earthquake. Then he goes straight for the Play Rough. Look like it was CMP tie, which Dedenne wins it. Will this Play Rough take out the Meganium? He does. That's a race to the charge move here, and then he gets to the Discharge. Let's see if this should take out the Auroras. And Dedenne coming clutch there, winning the battle for him. GG is very nicely played. Coming to the next battle, it's Alolan Slash versus Dedenne. Switches directly into his Vigoroth. Opponent comes in with a Vigoroth again. This is also, I would say, very delayed played from the opponent, coming in late, allowing Ghost to get extra counters in, which now he can now flip the matchup if need be. Opponent doesn't shield, so he doesn't shield as well. He's going to throw the Body Slam. Let's see if the opponent shields this one here. Opponent does shield it. It's going to continue to farm, but opponent manages to take him out. Let's see what Ghost now comes in with. He comes in with the Dedenne. Opponent doesn't get to throw a charge move. Not sure why he didn't throw. Maybe thinking he could have gotten to the Bulldoze, but definitely could not. He's going straight for the play rough. The opponent brought in their Galvantula. Almost taking it out with one play rough. Opponent now goes for a charge move. Throws the lunge, which is not super effective. Ghost is going to continue to farm. Throws with perfect timing. He now throws the discharge just to take out the Galvantula, but he actually shields. Good shield from the opponent. That's GG's anyway, because in the back we know is that the Alolan Slash, which can't do nothing to this Obstagoon, dealing just not very super effective with the Shadow Claws. Going to throw the charge move is the Ice Punch. Ghost doesn't even shield, knowing that no matter what he throws, you don't take him out. Goes straight for the Cross Chop. This should bring him low enough, one more counter, and GG is very well played. Coming to the next battle, we have Dedenne against Cofagrigus. I haven't seen any Cofagrigus on my side with all of the Obstagoons running around. Gonna go straight for the discharge. Opponent's gonna throw a charge move. Very nice catch. Let's see what he caught on his side. And he caught the Shadow Ball. Very nice catch there from Ghost. He meets him now with an Alolan Marowak, as they also call it, the GOAT. Going straight for the Bulldoze. Opponent does shield. Opponent's gonna throw a charge move here. Let's see how he's looking to farm down. He throws a charge move on his side. This should be the, he throws the Shadow Bone. Thought he would have maybe thrown the Bone Claw, unless he's running Fire Blast on his side. Opponent gonna now throw another charge move. He's gonna shield it, knowing it's gonna be the Fire Blast because he's farmed up a lot. Gonna go straight for the Night Slash. Let's see if the opponent does shield this. Opponent doesn't shield it. Gets a boost. This should be very good for Obstagoon now. Opponent's gonna now have to see what he can do on his side to try and change this. Obstagoon countering in. Another good catch from Ghost. He's gonna catch the Surf on his Dedenne, knowing that Cofagrigus against Obstagoon can't do nothing. Gonna throw another charge move. It's gonna be another Surf. Going straight for the Night Slash. Let's see what the opponent does on his side. The opponent no shield on his side. Gonna thrust in the Alolan Marowak and Cofagrigus to try and close this. I think a bit of a misplay, but I don't think the opponent could have done anything on his side anyway to win this battle. Very nicely farmed down there by Obstagoon. Got a lot of energy here. Let's see if we can get to at least 3 Night Slashes to try and take it out. First one gets shielded, the second one no shielded. Oh, opponent gets to a charge move. If this is anything else but the Shadow Ball, should take him out, and it barely does, but fast move damage does take it out. Very well played. Very close game there. Dedenne against Walrein. That's a positive leap for Dedenne. Dedenne is very squishy though, so Icicle Spears will also still do a lot of damage to it. Going straight for the discharge. Opponent shields on his side. Opponent farming. Now to the charge move. Very nice catch from Ghost. Good counting there. Does he catch the Earthquake? Catches the Icicle Spear bait. Still doing super effective counters with Vigoroth. Opponent gonna go for another charge move, another Icicle Spear. No shield from Ghost. Gonna throw the Body Slam as soon as possible. Let's see if the opponent will shield this. Opponent does not shield it. Vigoroth should be able to counter down, but the Walrein just manages to get to another charge move. Shields up this one here. Let's see what the opponent's now gonna come in with. He comes in with a Venusaur. I used Venusaur in my previous video. Venusaur is quite a strong pick for this meta, especially handling those counter users as well as Lantern is using everywhere. He can't come in with Dedenne here because Dedenne does no super effective with all of his charge moves as well as his fast move. Opponent now switches into Talonflame. This is not Incinerate Talonflame. Look like it's a Fire Spin. Maybe didn't manage to get the community move or doesn't have an elite TM to charge away that fast move. Opponent goes for a Flame Charge, taking out the Dedenne. Now comes in with his Obstagoon. Gonna throw one Night Slash. Let's see if he gets the boost. He doesn't. Gonna throw another Night Slash on his side, definitely getting to this Night Slash much sooner than the Talonflame. Talonflame doesn't shield, it doesn't actually have any shields. Knights are raised to the charge move. Can Venusaur take it out with one Frenzy Plant? And it actually does. GG to the opponent, very well played. Let's jump into the next battle here. We have Dedenne versus Lantern. This is pretty good matchup, if I can say, for Dedenne. He is getting not very super effective from this spark or charge move from the opponent. Opponent's going to throw the surf, although Dedenne is quite squishy, so it might take out the Dedenne also very easily. Gonna go for the discharge. Let's see if the opponent does shield on his side. Opponent doesn't shield, does decent amount of damage. Gonna throw another one. See if the opponent does shield this one. Opponent does not shield, it is a CMP tie. Opponent's gonna now throw the surf. Let's see if Ghost shield. Ghost does shield the surf. It's gonna now continue to farm. And let's see. Oh, and he actually does a brilliant catch on his side onto his Vigoroth, saving the charge move on Dedenne. Very nice from him. He's gonna see if he can counter down. He does counter down the Lantern. Opponent's now gonna come in with an Obstagoon, so quite weak to Vigoroth. Gonna throw now on CMP tie. I think maybe a slight misplay from Ghost side there, knowing that Obstagoon wins the CMP. Throws a Night Slash. Ghost does shield on his side. Gonna spam this Body Slam out. He should be able to get to another one. Throws another Body Slam on his side. Let's see if the opponent does double shield it. Opponent does double shield his Obstagoon and gonna counter down. Let's see what he's gonna do on his side. Now Ghost, he's gonna come in with the Dedenne and throw his discharge, knowing that he's gonna win the CMP tie, so all the energy that Obstagoon has is wasted. And in the back he's got a Talonflame. One discharge should bring it quite low or even take it out. Let's see how good this discharge does, and it actually almost takes it out, but there's nothing the opponent can do on his side, and that's GG's. A very interesting team here from Ghost. I must say I like Dedenne. Quite squishy though, but I see for this meta it has a lot of coverage. I just want to say thank you to Ghost for the battle submissions as well, and good luck on your legend run this season, man. Thank you so much, and definitely see you in the next one.